Today I'm going to be showing you how to sew a baby cap. So cute, has a little beak. We are going to cut out the pieces and sew this hat together. Let's get started. I laid my pieces out like this on the fabric because I wanted my arrows to be on an angle. This is a double layer of fabric. These are my pieces. I have 4 that are triangles but have flat tops, 8 that are triangles, the difference being one has a flat top and one has a pointy top. And then I have 4 layers of a rough cutout shape of the beak and 2 rectangles. For a reference, here are the pieces that you will need. Now, we're going to take one from the set of 8, one from the set of 4, put them right sides together, and sew along this curved edge. And we're going to do that 4 times. Next, we're going to take our 4 layers of fabric for the beak and sew along that curved edge. It is very important that we top stitch in between every stitch for the crown. By top stitch, I mean after you've done your initial stitch, open it up and then stitch the seam allowance to the hat, like to itself, just so it lays flat. We have 4 separate pieces that look like this. We're going to add the other piece to the other side like this to make 4 pieces that look like this. Make sure you put 2 so they're right sides together, and we're going to sew along this curved edge. Looking down, it's this middle seam that we're doing. And this is your last chance to make sure that you have top stitched anything on the crown, because after this it'll be too late. So I highly recommend you take a look and make sure all your pieces right now, up to now, are top stitched. We are going to sew our rectangles at the very ends so that it is 18 inches around in total. This means sewing it 1 inch in. Take our iron and make sure it's ironed flat. We don't really have to top stitch it this time. And I just like to iron it 1/4 inch down on both pieces. Just makes it easier later on. So remember we sewed that line. Now we're going to trim it up nice and short. Open her up and iron it very flat. We then sew about 1/4 inch away from the edge and then about 1/2 inch away from that line until we reach the other side. The reason that we did 2 crowns is so we can have it nice and thick for the weather, and also so we don't have to finish the inside seams, like zigzag them or anything like that. This time we have the wrong sides facing each other, and I just like to zip around with the sewing machine and secure that in place before attaching the band, which you have right sides together, and the part that we had ironed would be on the upper part. See how I'm doing that? So I like to do them one at a time. It's just easier that way. You really could do them 2 at once, but I guess I'm not that good of a sewer. I'm just kidding. It's just easier to do it one at a time. So for the next band, we just take the hat and we turn it the other way around and place the band in the same spot as the other one we just sewed on, pin it in place, and secure it down. After we are done sewing the band on, take it off, and we can either iron it, or you don't really have to iron it here because we're going to be pinning it anyway. And we're attaching the beak. Now make sure when you place the beak that it is at the front or the back, not the side. So we just pin it in between the two bands and then sew it. After we get it all pinned in place, we sew the beak on between the two layers, and then we just keep going around the entire band, and this is actually our very last stitch. And we're done, woohoo! Oh, look at how cute you are! Oh, you're so handsome. Look at you. Do you have a big smile for me? Hi. 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 Oh, you're so cute. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe.